Hi guys, it's your girl. So today I'm going to be doing a 10 facts about me that people may not know. I mean, if you watch my YouTube you probably will know this, but yeah, I'm going to be doing a... Is this wonky? There we go. A 10 facts about me that some people may know. Obviously, as I just said, if you're new to my YouTube you probably won't know them, but if you're like an oldie or like you're one of my friends then you probably will know them. I mean, some of them you may not know still, but you know, been away for a bit, well not a bit, like a week, but I'm just like sort of just very self-conscious at the moment. Like I keep watching back at videos and I'm like, oh my gosh, I look so gross. So yeah, just taking it day by day. But anyway, enough about that. Let's get on with the video. Okay, so I'm gonna like ease it in a bit because I don't want to tell like my most secretive secrets first. So my first secret I would say is, it's not a very like amazing secret, but basically if you know me already then you know that as a family we like to steal terrapins from other countries. So when I went to Spain when I was like 10, no I was probably a little bit older, I was like 13, we smuggled our first terrapin. Our gardener came up to us with like a little baby terrapin like this big and my brother really wanted one, so we smuggled it. We hid it in like a Kinder Egg toy thing and we like smuggled it through security. We hid it under our jumpers and stuff. So yeah, we smuggled a terrapin. It's really cute and now we have 5 other terrapins living in a pond in my back garden. None of them are bought, like none of them at all are bought. We've like been given them because we're like a terrapin sanctuary now, or we've stolen them. Okay, cool, thanks. Please don't tell on me. I'm sorry, we have an illegal immigrant in our house. Okay, and next fact that some people may not know about me is when I was younger I starred in Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat UK tour, and I wasn't a main character, I was just, you know, one of them kids that just was like, ah, you know, when it's like, I want my kite, and like Joseph is like singing the main part and he's like, and in the east, and we have to go, and in the east, and you have to do that, any dream will do, any dream will, any dream will do, any dream will do. Yeah, so we were just like the little kids sitting on the stairs like we had to do some cute little dance moves, we had to jive it up a bit, like make it really fancy, and then in the second act we actually got to stand in the middle of the stage and we got to sing to the narrator and we had to still sing our R's while the narrator sang to us, and then we had to like scream to the back. So that was my claim to fame. Kind of wish I kept doing musical theatre, but I gave up obviously, and I'm probably not that good of a singer as I was when I was younger, but we move. Next fact, I actually have to look at my list because I keep forgetting my facts. So yeah, so when I was younger, when I was like 10, I had these like, you know, people had like Heelys. Yeah, I didn't get them, I got the B-Tech version. Well, I wouldn't call them the B-Tech version. My ones were better. They were like little wheels that go onto your shoe and they lit up as you glowed as you glided through the streets. So I was like, I was in Spain, I was like, girl, look at my new shoes. And I was like lighting up the streets and stuff like that, and then I thought I was really cool. I was doing tricks and stuff, and then one time there's this puddle and I was doing this in the puddle. I was making up really cool patterns and there was a stone in the puddle and my wheel got caught in the stone, slipped, did a backflip and like landed on my arm like that, so it broke. And this was the time of the Iceland volcano, so we couldn't even come home, and I got cast, and then I had to sit on a 48-hour coach home because no planes were flying because of the Iceland volcano. And this was the time I sat, so I had to get someone to scribe for me. So yeah, that was all fun and games, but you know, that's just life. Next fact, oh, this is actually a really funny one. So not many people know this about me, but when I was younger I went to a farm, and on this farm obviously you get sheep and stuff, and then actually I can't really remember this story that well, my mum and dad told me it. Basically there was this lamb with horns lamb with horns, I think it was a sheep with horns, and I ran towards the sheep and the sheep ran towards me, and we literally running towards each other and we collided, and I had to go to hospital because my head was like bleeding. I can't really remember it, but it was really painful. But yeah, I fought a sheep and I headbutted a sheep. So if you're gonna headbutt a sheep, I wouldn't recommend it because it's usually you that ends up in hospital. And another story regarding animals, where I went to school in West Hatch, there was a swimming pool. I don't know why that was relevant to the story, but I used to go swimming there, and there was this like horse bit, and I used to stroke this baby, what is it called, a foal, like a baby horse, and I was stroking the baby horse, and the baby horse was loving it. And then as I walked away, I was wearing like this coat, as I walked away the mama horse came, picked me up on my coat hood and threw me in its poo, and I'm not even joking, this happened. And ever since then I am so scared of horses. Like I will never go near horses because one picked me up by my hood and threw me in the mud, all because I stroked its baby. But territorial what? Next fact. Oh my god. When I was younger, I was like obsessed with like little trinkets and little treasures and stuff like that, and basically I would like collect them, and it was like more of a sentimental thing. So I'd like go to like my friend's house or like my family's house and I'd take their necklaces and stuff, but it was more for sentimental, it wasn't for anything like that. And basically it was classed as stealing, obviously, but I was only 8, and my dad one day, because I stole like something really like sentimental of my auntie's, and she was really upset about it, so my dad one day took me down to the police station and I got put in the back of a police van, and I got put in the cell for literally like, it was 20 minutes, but yeah, I got put in a cell and in the back of the police van to show me what mistakes I could make when I'm older and what could happen if I make these mistakes. It was so cringy. Well, it wasn't cringy, I was scared at the time. I was like, oh no, like, Dad, I swear I'll never steal again. But I didn't mean to, it was just unintentional really. But yeah, so mild criminal here. Next fact. Oh my god, okay, yeah. Okay, so as well as the terrapin story, I also try to take back, I don't know what it is with our family, we try and steal animals and it just never works. Like every animal we have never bought. Like my sisters gave me my guinea pigs, my neighbour gave me my cat, we've had our terrapins given to us and stolen, we've had African snails given to us, we've had fish given to us, we've never bought an animal. And this time we were in Spain, and I remember this so clearly, and I found a lizard and I really wanted to take this lizard home with me, so I put it in my bag, you know, the carry-on bags that you take on the aeroplane. And we were going through security and obviously I got stopped because I had like a weird suspicious item in my bag. And oh my god, the guards, security people, like opened up my bag, and squished between 2 thick books was like a dead lizard. I feel so bad for the lizard, but yeah, so squished between these 2 books were a dead lizard, and it was literally, its guts were everywhere, and I got told off for it basically. But I feel more sorry for the lizard because I killed a live lizard and I took it out of its natural habitat. But please don't come at me, I was honestly like 7, probably older, but it doesn't matter. I'm sorry, I killed a lizard, I'm really sorry. Oh, it was such a gruesome sight seeing its guts everywhere squished between 2 books, but that's what you get for trying to smuggle a lizard outside its home. I would have gotten away with it probably if I just kept it in a Kinder Egg thing like I did with my terrapin, but I didn't. I wasn't smart enough then. Next fact. I'm just going to say this one because this one's quite funny. When I was younger, like 18, I'm 21 now, so it was like 3 years ago. I think I was actually 17. My first boyfriend broke up with me, and instead of just letting him go as per usual. Okay, let me rewind. Let me start from the beginning. So we're in Waitrose and he got a job at Waitrose and I didn't like it. So this is actually really psycho. We're in Waitrose and he got a frozen pizza and we were going to have pizzas, and I was like, oh, okay, I don't really want pizzas, but we'll have pizzas. And I remember he wasn't listening to me. So I threw the frozen pizza at him and I was like, hey, listen to me. Like I literally lobbed a frozen pizza at him, and we were at the till paying for our pizzas, and he had a Waitrose discount card and I didn't want him to pay with a Waitrose discount card. So as he gave it to the lady, I snatched it. Like, bear in mind the lady's hand was here and he gave it, so it was like this, and I literally just took my hand, snatched it off him. I was like, you're not using your Waitrose discount card on me. And then the lady literally looked at me and I was like, and she was like, can I have the discount card please? And I was so sulky, I literally gave it to her, and I was like holding on to it, and I was like, and then he broke up with me after we came out of Waitrose, and I was like, oh my god, I was like, can we please talk about this in my house please, because I was like, I don't want you to break up with me in the street. He was going to break up with me anyway, but okay. So we went back to my house, and basically, and the whole shenanigan happened, we broke up, blah blah blah, after me like begging for him back. And then as he walked down the street, like, I have a terrace, and as he walked down the street, I don't even think he heard me, like, this is so cringe. I started singing. Oh my god. I started singing Torn by, I think it was that Natalie girl. You know, the one that's like, nothing's quite torn, I'm all out of faith, this is how I feel, lying naked on the floor. Yeah, so he was walking down the street and I was following after him, singing Torn, being, oh my god, please don't break up with me, like literally tears streaming down my eyes, singing Torn. And yeah, I then followed him, continued to follow him down my street, and literally nearly followed him home, but I had to let him go. I mean, shockingly, he never got back with me after begging, and also after sending like massive amount of paragraphs after him being like, I've changed, within the space of 20 minutes, like no. But yeah, so it was like a girlfriend alert, but yeah, we're chill now, hopefully. But yeah, that's probably one of my most embarrassing ones. Okay, next one. So a lot of you may know this, but I share the same birthday as my sister, but we're not actually twins. She's 6 years apart from me, so I'm 21, she's 27. So yeah, that's 6 years apart. So yeah, we're not twins, but we do share the same birthday. On her 6th birthday, it was like a bouncy castle. She always likes to remind me. My parents or my dad gave her a call, I think, and was like, oh my god, your baby sister's born. And yeah, basically I apparently ruined her birthday, which I don't think I did. I think I made her birthday, if I'm honest with you. But yeah, so I share the same birthday as my sister, and obviously I'm the better sister. So sissy, I mean, she has the looks, but I'm funny, so I mean, if you compare funniness and looks, I think funniness comes first. But yeah, so sis, if you're watching, I'm sorry, but I am the better sister. Next fact, I'm just gonna get this one over the way. Okay, basically when I was younger, this one's really embarrassing, like this is my most embarrassing fact ever, but when I was younger, I was honestly 0 to 6 months, I promise you, like I swear. And I don't even think some of this is true, to be honest. Like my parents tell me and I'm like, you're just trying to embarrass me right now. Okay, but when I was younger, oh my god, I was like a really constipated child. Like I could not poo anywhere, and the only place I would go to toilet is behind the back of the sofa or on a beach, and I'd like dig a hole and then I'd poop, and then I'd like, put the sand back over my poop, like a dog basically. And my parents told me that when they used to find me like pooing at the back of my come on girl, just say it. Basically, they used to find me eating my own poop. Okay, they used to find me like eating my own poop. I don't know why I did it, and I think I only did it a couple of times, and I was honestly 0 to 6 months, like I was no older than that, and I'm pretty sure I stopped after that. I obviously do not do it now. So that is my most embarrassing fact, that I used to eat my own poop when I was younger, but I was literally, I can't even stress this enough, that I was 0 to 6 months. I do not do it now at the age of 21, okay? And I'm pretty sure my parents just use this fact to embarrass me in front of my friends and my boyfriends, but yeah, I'm just gonna get that one over the way, that I used to eat my own poop. Okay, cool, goodbye. Thanks, cool, bye. We're just going to move on from that fact real quick. Next fact. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, so my parents used to take me on really adventurous holidays, and we used to go to places like Egypt, Jamaica, Dominican Republic, Florida, Australia, Spain, France, even though they're not that exotic, but, and other places like Greece and all that, and Italy. And some places that I really like are Jamaica and Dominican Republic and Australia. And within these 3 places, I have swam with crocodiles, alligators, manatees, sharks. I swam with all sorts. But one thing that I really remember is when I went to Australia, I think I've already told this fact one time in my 25 facts about me. I was walking along and I was like 10 years old with my brother, and we were picking up like these jellyfishes and pufferfishes and throwing them back into the ocean thinking that they were dead, and we were like, if we throw them back into the ocean they might come alive again. So we were throwing like these like brightly coloured pufferfishes, like yellow, luminous neon yellow and green pufferfishes, which I'm pretty sure are poisonous, throwing them back in, like yeeting them in, being like, go live your life, when they were clearly dead. And I remember walking along the beach, and this beach was like filled with jellyfishes, like these blue bottle jellyfishes. The wind blew at one point and wrapped a tentacle around my leg, and because they were dead I was like, you know, it's not going to hurt me. I was like, wrap your tentacles around my leg as much as you want. And then I like peeled it off, and I remember going to like my mum and dad, and 20 minutes later I felt like a really, really bad stinging sensation. Like it was bad. And I remember going there and being like, oh my god, mum, I think a jellyfish has stung my leg, blah, blah, blah. And we went to the lifeguard. saucy lifeguard. I remember going to the lifeguard, I was like 10, bear in mind, and he was like, well, you know, like one of the cures to get jellyfish sting off your leg is to pee on your leg. And I was like, honey, I'm not peeing on my leg while you're here. And he gave me like this serum thing which like soothes the leg, and he was like, I remember this so clearly, he was like putting it on my leg, and I was fully staring at him. Bear in mind I was like 10 years old and he must have been like, what, in his 20s, like whatever. And I remember staring at him being like, yeah, that really hurts that, yeah, oh my god, yeah, keep rubbing it in. Like, he was 20 probably, and I was like a fetus. So yeah, I got stung by a jellyfish and then tried to like play cool with the lifeguard and tried to like act all like, oh, like, yeah, it really hurts though, like you might want to rub it in some more. My parents must have been thinking like, oh, why are you doing that? So yeah, but I didn't cry. I tried to keep a brave face for the lifeguard and for me, for the sake of my dignity. I didn't cry, and I just sucked it up like a big girl. And then the lifeguard was like, you do know they're not, how did he say it? Good on that, you do know they're not dead, right? They're just chilling on the beach trying to get the sea. Don't know why I went half Texas then either, but in his Australian accent he basically just explained that the jellyfish weren't dead and that they were just waiting for the ocean to come and sweep them back in, whilst me and my brother were throwing them back in and yeeting pufferfishes. But he did state that the pufferfishes won't come back alive, so once an animal dies it doesn't come back to life, which is something I didn't know then. But yeah, I think that's all the facts about me. The most embarrassing ones are my boyfriends, the thing about my boyfriends, and poop situation. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching my video. Now I'm sounding Australian. Right, we're not going to do an Australian accent anymore. Thank you guys for watching my video. Hope you enjoyed it. Give it a like and a subscribe. Don't know which way it is, but like and subscribe. And yeah, hopefully I'll be getting more videos soon. And I'll keep uploading more videos, I promise you. I'm just being a little bit slow, even though probably no one watches them, but cool, thanks, bye. Bye guys, thanks for watching.